Greetings, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Kiyonah. Cheers. May you be blessed. So today I would like to share with you about how we can reclaim our authentic humanity by embracing such concepts as true anarchism and neo-tribalism, urban tribalism. And I'm going to share with you something I wrote in November of 2009 and two pieces from the Crime Think Collective, one from Days of War, Nights of Love, and one from Expect Resistance, so I can explore these topics with you. So this is the note that I published on November 27th of 2009. It's called Grassroots Tribalism. So many people, including rainbows and wild humans, feel isolated and compartmentalized by modern life. It's difficult to be truly connected these days, depending on where you live. And that difficulty can strangle your soul and put out your fire. Love is the fire in my heart, and I will not allow it to be snuffed out by Babylon. I hope you won't either. Wild humans are known for leaving when the internal pressure to normalize and conform gets to be too much, when they feel smothered and cornered and urgent to escape. Wild humans live for the flow, the miracles, the adventures, great and small. Life is a lot easier when you know your tribe, you know who to call and what to say. And so I want to make sure you have a grassroots way to reach out and connect with your kindred spirits. Together we can provide safe and inspiring places to gather, both online and in person, by connecting and talking with each other, meeting in person and doing things. We can create and share safe places in the physical world. We can make underground zines. We can Xerox them and pass them out. We can set up a table and hand out snacks and water and start conscious conversations. We can practice nonviolent resistance, squatting to raise awareness, dumpster diving and sharing, or whatever you feel called to do. I feel that the modern world has a severe malnutrition in the family and tribal aspects of life, which touches everything from how we eat our meals to how we are initiated into the important phases of our lives. I want to see and help create a much stronger sense of connectedness and community for us. I want and need for you to do it with me. And that would give me great joy, as well as a lot of other people too. Let's rewild our lives now, by any means necessary. Let's set our hearts on it and go for it relentlessly. I want to give love to all of you out there in search of home and family and tribe. One day we will find rest, and until then, love your life. Better stressed than trapped. Better tired than dead. Remember that hope is the hardest part of humble, and love is the hardest part of hope. Together in spirit as family, life is our first blessing. Realization is our connection. Together, my family, we will overcome and find our way home. There are many options in life, so find what electrifies you, and then take full advantage of what Creator has led you to. These words were greatly inspired by my friend Corey, who founded the Wild Human Initiative with me. It was his inspiring ideas that started it. And he's the one who introduced me to the concept of being a wild human. Someone who wishes to step outside the normal dictates and boundaries of mainstream society and live authentically like real people do, reclaiming your authentic humanity as a wild human, meaning you're not tame, you're not domesticated, you're not programmed, you're not conditioned, you're alive and awake and aware. And a lot of us have to be lone wolves because we don't have a tribe. A lot of us only have a tribe online, and some of us are fortunate enough to have a tribe in real life. Even if you're a loner, it's still good to have a tribe. Everybody needs a friend, So, let's see. I have two good books here from the Crime Think Collective. One is Days of War, Nights of Love. The other one is Expect Resistance. Go to their website, Crime Think, and you can get copies of all of these. And you can even make a little anarchist library to share with others. So the first article is from Expect Resistance, and it's called End Segregation and Reintegrate Our Lives. As you read this, somewhere in the world, there is an underground circus or a punk rock band on tour, or rainbows gathering in the woods. Unbeknownst to themselves and others, they carry within them the seeds of an ancient social structure. Responsibilities are shared and valued equally within the group. And whenever someone wants a break from something, or is curious to learn, they switch roles with another person. No particular member's participation is any more or less important than any others, whatever their individual strengths may be, for the cooperation and contentment of each one is crucial to the functioning of the group. Each member's daily activities satisfy their various desires. They feel at home with their friends while they travel through new environments. They make art that simultaneously entertains and educates. They get exercise loading and unloading supplies and equipment. They learn new things repairing their vans and interacting with locals. They have adventures collecting food and other supplies through urban hunting and foraging that does not conflict with their anti-consumerist ethics. Best of all, they no longer have to distinguish between their own needs and those of the people around them, and this eliminates most of the stress of interacting with others. Together, all the participants function as an extended family. We call that fictive kin, chosen family, to such an extent that over time they are able to lose some members and gain others without losing their customs or closeness. They exist into perpetuity, and they replicate themselves naturally. This spills over into their interactions with those outside their clan. If there are no hierarchies or rigid divisions within a group, there need not be artificial boundaries between that group and others. They can move through a variety of social and cultural circles, giving and receiving freely, limited by their own sociability. And I've seen this in Rainbow, where they go to do disaster relief, like Hurricane Katrina, and they go and they set up rainbow kitchens, and they're just able to interact with a tremendous number of people who've been stripped of everything they thought they were, and they're open to the rainbow way. Yes, we'd have to downsize and rework our whole civilization to follow the lead this merry little band offers. But for the past few centuries, we've been struggling to deal with the difficulties of not living in such communities, and we haven't had much success. It's not good for the soul to live in the suburbs in a nuclear family and just go to a rigid set of activities like classes and meetings and things. That's not a juicy, soulful life. If we're going to struggle anyway, it might as well be towards a utopia in which our lives can encompass everything the cosmos has to offer. I agree completely.